with Jason Moorman at the Bill Farrell International. Have a good group of athletes here from King. Your thoughts about how they've wrestled so far and the reason you bring your college athletes to compete here?
I feel like we've wrestled pretty well. We've had some matches we should have won, but we've also got a group that are pretty young and just getting this experience. We see a lot of the same college teams over and over, and we just want to come out here, get some international experience, get them against the senior level girls, and then go back to the room and just try to continue to develop. But we've had a couple of good wins. I think right now we have Amanda Hindy wrestling for third and for bronze, and then we have Sarah Hildebrandt as well. And they both have some tough matches in those, but we wrestle pretty well.
So college season's already into it. So far, how do you feel your team's been doing? You've ran into some of the other top teams already.
Yeah, we're pretty pleased with how we're doing right now. We have about 4 or 5 girls that we are put on red shirt, and so we've been starting about 7 freshmen and sophomores out of the 10 weights, and we've been doing pretty well. So hopefully we just continue to build on what we're doing and win another national championship.
With the athletes on red shirt, will that make it difficult to repeat as a champion when it comes around in January, or have you guys kind of figure out that this is going to be helpful in the long run?
I think the way we're wrestling right now, and I think we're okay. I mean, I honestly think if we wrestle our full potential, we could have someone in the finals, at every weight with those girls on red shirt. So, we've just been fortunate enough to have good recruits to continue to come in, and as well as our girls getting older and getting more competition. Hopefully, we can do this a couple more years.
So college is going to be up to about 24 programs for the U.S. WCWA tournament. How tough is that going to be when you got more teams and more coaches and more athletes coming out and coming after you?
I mean, it's really tough, which is great. Recruiting, I'm learning that there's some guys who are getting some of these coaching jobs. They're doing a great job recruiting. You've got to really be on the ball all year long. And there's a lot of good coaches, so it's just, before, I think when we started there was only 12 or 13 teams, and that's almost double now. It's just, we're growing and headed in the right direction.
So you got some expanded responsibilities this year at school. Tell me a little bit about that. I mean, we've obviously worked with you on the women's side.
Yeah.
So what's your extra roles now?
Well, I'm now also the head men's wrestling coach at King, and we're a Division II, NCAA Division II program. So yeah, it's taken up a lot of my time, but we have a lot of work to do on that side. We have a great group of guys. They're young, but they've bought in. And I've been there from the beginning, but I was assistant coach there for a few years. In the last 4 years, I've been focusing on the women. So, trying to balance it both, has been very interesting. But
so do you have some good help to keep the women strong and also to put a little bit more of your time towards the men?
Oh yeah, we have of course our assistant coach Nicole Woody, and she's been doing a really good job. And then we have our head associate coach for our men's, and he's been helping with women's, Javante Asher. He was All-American for me when I was assistant coach there. And then we just hired Frankie Morgan, who was a 2-time All-American, NAI national runner-up when we were in NAI, and actually coached him in high school too. So he's on the coaching staff. So we got a good group, and we look ourselves not as men and women's team, but we're just a team all together, and it's very supportive and it's real positive.
Well, that's outstanding, and obviously we'll be visiting with you, but the women's college event's the first one of the season, so
that's right.
You guys are almost halfway there.
I know. So.
But congratulations on the new position, and also, the continued success of your women's program.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it, man.